Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the third episode of Kuma 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 Bear. And last episode, we discovered that the anime that I thought would be about a VR MMO addicted girl kind of trying to balance that game with real life responsibilities turned out to not be that at all. It turned out to actually be this girl being isekai, so yeah, that's where we're at right now. But it doesn't really change that much about the show, really, at least as far as stuff we see in the game. Although it's more high stakes, I guess, if it's more real life. But anyway, she actually met up with a nice girl named Fina, I think her name was. Something Ina. It had a consonant at the beginning. And she's kind of one that's very prone to being attacked by, like, wolves and stuff. So she kind of needs Yuna to watch out for her, I would say. And we have a pretty good mutually beneficial partnership going on with the whole dismantling thing, so that's a pretty good thing we got going on. Let's see what we end up doing with this episode. So, 3, 2, 1. And yes, I'm pretty sure it's Fina. There's our city. Right where we left it. I think her clothes just woke up. Well, you do look rather comfy. Just sleeping in that bear outfit. And here's the sun out to greet us. Kumaseto. Hello. Oh wow. Oh geez, I wasn't quite expecting that. But those were some very cute pantsu, I must say. But that just caught me off guard a little bit. I did appreciate it, don't get me wrong, I just really did not expect that for some reason. But yeah, that's a great way to start your day, start your morning, so hopefully you have a really productive adventure today. Maybe you could do some more bonding with Fina. Maybe we can meet some more people. Maybe we could do both, if we're feeling too bold. Yeah, that purple-haired maid, she is quite cute. I want to meet her. She looks like she's part of the blonde dude's party. And I think that blonde dude's the one that was talking about the rival stuff in episode 1, I think. There's just a lot of cute girls in this show, like goddamn. Still silly, the bear-themed attacks. Like, attacks that are, like, actually in the shape of a bear head. Been a while since I've seen a character so dedicated to, like, a gimmick, you know? Like, battle-wise, I mean. And back into it. Bear goes on rampage. And the wolves are the one that will suffer. And there's Fina. Here's my next batch. Have fun with that. Ooh. Well, it doesn't sound that dangerous, but clearly it gets the job done. She says it in such a monotone way, too. So, yeah, I can't handle the load you keep giving me. Yeah, you need to slow down and get more business partners. uh, I can't be mad at you. Yeah, I gotcha. Maybe we should slow down a bit, you know, Nate-chan. I'll hug you too. That guy with the eye patch just chilling there. Yes, you gotta You got a problem with that? Well, it's not her fault they can't handle her load. Yeah, this is... Oh, that's a girl. Yes, hello, who are you? What do you want? Yes. Actually being told to hold back. Yeah, leave some for the fishes, you know? Technically. I mean, technically. She makes a good point, and she has a nice smile, so we kind of have to, yeah. Maybe we could just chill, relax. Okay, this is where this begins. Gotcha. I think I've seen scenes like this before. Hey man, you don't insult the outfits. It's the guy I'm sure that was an asshole to you yesterday, last episode. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that guy. Now we remember. This guy is so triggered. Lons, okay. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I knew she was part of his group. The one good thing about it. Yes. Whew. It's nice to meet you. Would you like to join our group? Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you're understanding, Lurina. If you keep insulting Yuna, we're gonna have a problem, man. I mean, he was quite clearly in the wrong. He was just straight up being a jerk. At least most of his party seems to be cool. Maybe Yuna could help you. Who better as a tank than a bear? Like druids in World of Warcraft, they could become bears which were tanks. I mean, I think I know how this is gonna go. You know, it's not nothing better to do today anyway, so. Did not have a chance to escape, but she tried. She tried. Man, just look at those legs. Just the exposed leg section. That's a good question, actually. I think it's nothing that she can't handle. That does sound horrible, doesn't it? I love how they're already getting along well. Slipped up. I'm not sure I like that look in your eye. I need an adult. Oh, princess carried. Oh, okay. Not what I expected, but what a privilege. For both, really. Well, we're going. Your compliance isn't a factor. You're okay. Okay, now we're... I mean, you having Yuna for your first time, you can't complain too much. Just saying that while on all four panting outside, just people can misunderstand. Only a few. A lot of dots. Yeah, those were a lot of dots. My bear senses, do you not have them? Get on her level. Jeez, like 6-5 dead. Just love the way she says the spells. That makes it so much better. No, she wasn't kidding. That is a bear wall. Maybe she is familiar with the Goblin Slayer, because it's not that different. Good shot of it. I'm sorry, I did not see what you said at all. I'm sure it was important, though. Yeah, she is technically a beginner. Let's not forget. Yeah, she's more of a killer, not a dismantler. Well, he told you. Everyone has their strong suit. Me too. Me too. Oh, it's like they're the boss. The Goblin King. Okay. Probably, now that you mention it. No, I think our bear girls got this. Yes, that's what it's called. Yeah, he is a big boy. He might actually be bigger than that Debaluka guy. He does not get cut by that at all. The guy definitely likes his skulls. Okay, that seemed to do something. Bear more powerful than wind, confirmed. Can you blame the guy? You literally just made him bleed. What are we gonna do? Oh, just put him in a bear-shaped hole. Well, mistakes have been made. Oof. Well, I think we won. Just carry the corpse back. I would say so. We can take his weapon. Yeah, I mean, you caused that. She is quite impressive, isn't she? Not anymore. I told you. I told you how it was. You got to accept that. I did my job. I didn't see you helping kill the Goblin King, so why would you expect me to help you with that? You are a harvest girl and you will like it. That's quite funny, though. Like, could you please help? Nope. She built a... That's a great tent. This is a fun dynamic. Yeah, this is not important enough to wake up. I understand. I can relate. She just sleeps while she does the harvesting. Wasn't gonna sleep on the ground. Yeah, safety first. Someone should give this girl the head pat. Well, now nobody can use it. Yeah, we gotta get going. Don't be a baby. I'll carry you. Don't worry. Yeah, you won't have to expel any energy. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Imagine being princess carried at lightning speed back home. Yeah, I was there. I saw it die, so... And there's a nickname. No, is there a bud coming? I feel like there's a bud coming. I guess not. It just sounded like from her tone of voice, but... Hey, I don't want it. You can take it. What am I gonna do with it? Yeah, that should resolve that. Is there something else he wants? Maybe to There we go, okay. It was to apologize. I was hoping. I prefer things the way they were, okay? So, no need to apologize for that. Yeah, I was a little bit surprised too. Since the guy came off like a bit of a jerk when he first showed up, but getting a pretty genuine apology, it's good. It's just so cute. Oh god, she's gotta pet it. Gotta cuddle with it. Gotta ride it. Bear on bear. Don't fall off, though. Yeah, because you got that bear connection. That too. And now she has a mount. Be careful what you ask for. But I'm sure it'll be fine. It's even not even that fast, really. And it doubles as a bed. What more could you ask for in a mount? Bears are clearly overpowered. That's my biggest takeaway from this show. Any job that gets paid in head pats, it's a good job. I think so. I mean, my beast is better than that beast, so go get him. Show him who's boss. Oh, that actually was kind of scary, considering how cute that bear is. That was impressive, as expected of my summoning bear. Yeah, we do have another one, right? So this one seems a bit lazier. Why is he drawing the hiragana no? Really? Is he butthurt about that? Don't be a baby, you'll get your turn to be ridden as well. And I'm sure you'll get your head pats too. Yeah, just stop sulking. Those clouds, really. Kuma Kuma, if you will. I don't remember if we know their names. Yeah. Kuma Yudu, Kuma Q. No wonder I had trouble remembering them. I think they like them. Would you like to pet them? Maybe ride them? That's Kuma Q, that's Kuma Yudu. I'm gonna get them mixed up, I just know it. Luckily, we were petting both of them at the same time, so we can avoid more sulking. And now we're just one big group. No wolf is safe. Oh? What are you thinking? That's what I'm wondering. Oh. You gotta make a farm? What a professional. That makes sense. Yeah, for sure. Good question. Yes. In relation to Bloody Butterfly. The one and only? You're welcome. Man, I gotta love the respect. Yeah, that makes sense. It's all kind of connected. I knew we could count on you. I like her. Sounds good to me. How close we talking? Mean. I will try to remember that. Are you... Yeah, just handshake with the bare hand. Yeah, she's quite something. She definitely knows what she's doing. Okay. I mean, why do you sound so surprised? We mentioned that earlier. A hot tub? Although I guess the bath is good enough. Gonna have a bear-shaped house. With our earthbending. Wow, okay, that looks like something you would see in an amusement park. That is quite nice of you. Complete with hangers too. This is where our life truly begins. And there's that one girl. She didn't do much this episode, but I guess we saw her at the end at least. Maybe next episode she'll be more relevant. That is just a very well done handhold animation there. So I'm guessing this scene takes place in our new house. Oh, that makes sense. But that doesn't look like a bear house. Those have actual bricks and stuff. This is probably just Fina's house. Oh yeah, Anone. I forgot about that. Anone. I could use some water right now. I just want to say I love Yuna as a main character. Next episode? Okay. Well, that was the third episode of Kuma 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 Bear. Okay, so this was a pretty good episode, I would say. like I said, Yuna is a great main character. She can just have fun interactions with pretty much anyone, whether it be Fina or our new girl this episode, Lurina, right? So, because that's what the main meat of this episode was those two interacting. I would say, right? Because the conflict of the episode began with Yuna. First of all, she was kind of like overdoing it as far as, you know, killing things and bringing back the bodies, right? Because it's just too much for to be handled, to be processed. It's a lot for Fina to deal with. It's a lot for anyone to deal with. So she kind of had to dial that back a little bit. I think people were kind of encouraging to do so. We had a bit of a running joke this episode with her being a newbie. You know, it's like this we need to do this for the newbies. And like, but aren't I a newbie? And then she's just like, no, not really. Do you see the things you do? Like, I can't really call you a newbie. Like, you just destroy that Goblin King, like, really, you know? That was kind of a thing this episode. She's might be a newbie in some respects, but she's so powerful she can't really be treated like one, right? That's a bit of a thing with her character, right? So, anyway, we went from that to the I can't remember his name. The big guy that gave Yuna a hard time last episode. His group kind of came up to Yuna to pick a fight. Well, it was mostly just the blonde dude that wanted to pick the fight. Everybody else seemed to be fairly cool. Like, yeah, we know that guy's a bit of a... We know how he is. Like, it's not your fault. Like, we understand. That seemed to be the overall group consensus, right? But in the end, Yuna ended up kind of helping them out with the quest, right? Some kind of goblin slaying quest. But she only ended up going with Lunina, I think her name is. So she just went with her, which I like because it's such an opportunity for our two cute female characters to just go adventure together, which is something I always enjoy watching. So I was really glad for that decision. So we got to see kind of how their dynamic is, and their dynamic is quite fun, definitely. Like, for one thing, we had the gag of Yuna not really being a big fan of the actual dismantling the bodies, right? She doesn't do that. That's kind of why she has Fina, right? Because she doesn't do that. But Lurina was like, "Hey, you gonna help me with this?" No, but there's like a lot of them this time. Are you sure you're not gonna help me at all? Like, nope. So as she's going to do that, we just have Yuna build up a little house and take a nap while her partner is doing all that work. Which, you know, you can't really get too mad at Yuna for that because Yuna did her part, right? The actual combat stuff. So she did her half of the quest, so you really can't blame her for sleeping, you know, getting some rest, especially because she was the one that transported them back home, right? So Yuna really did nothing wrong, honestly. It's just got to be a little bit frustrating from Lurina's perspective, I would imagine, because she, regardless of context, she is sitting there doing all this over and over again with dozens and dozens and dozens of these corpses. So it's got to be rough. Got to be a bit rough, but yeah, I especially like the bit where Yuna first gives Lurina the Princess Carry sprints to their destination. She was just trying to be as scary as possible as she did it, you know? And by the end of it, we got Lurina just on the ground, on all four, panting heavily. And what did she say? I told you to stop, ... That was my first time, ... So yeah, I wasn't sure with the first line, but by the second line, yeah, they knew what they were doing with this script. I think that's pretty clear. And then she even accuses her of wetting herself, but she says she didn't, but how can we know for sure? I think she did. I think she just doesn't want to admit it. That's going to be my headcanon until the show tells me otherwise. So, but yeah, just continuing to see Yuna's shenanigans with the way she just handles things, and she always uses that same kind of monotone voice as she says all her bear-themed spells, and she just takes care of the enemy like it's no big deal. Throws some fireballs in there, puts up a wall, puts up a big old hole for the Goblin King to fall into, and kills that with a bunch of bear cutters after the wind cutter didn't work. So Yuna just kind of handling things as she usually does without too much difficulty, because, you know, the bear is overpowered. But yeah, Lurina, I think she does make a pretty good combo with Yuna. You know, her outfit is certainly a miracle of the universe. Like, I don't even know if there's a name for that style of leggings, where it's like the bottom of her legs are covered, but there's this big gap of skin between the shorts and that. Like, it doesn't seem like it's... I mean, is it technically Zettai Ryoiki? I guess it might be, but it looks different enough to where I almost don't want to call it that. But it looks great, whatever you want to call it. Because we did have a couple of good, like, focus shots of it too, so I really appreciated that. That's for sure. But yeah, I loved all the stuff between those two. It was a lot of fun. I would definitely be okay with more of them going on adventures together, just the two of them. Definitely. And I do like how we got a Princess Carry back as well. We also got to, I guess, really meet up with our two summoned bears. Like, we've definitely dealt with them before, but I guess this was the first scene, chronologically, what I meant to say, that Yuna sees them, I guess. Because, you know, my head is a little bit mixed up on chronology of things because of how we handle things, but I guess this is the first scene of that because they gave them names and stuff. So, and then we had a meeting with, what was her name? Something Rain, the Merchant Guild girl, right? She seemed to be a pretty big fan of Bloody Bear, you know? Yuna actually commented on the fact that she didn't have much of a reaction to seeing her, even though she's used to getting these weird looks and stuff because of her bear outfit, that everyone just looks down on her because of that. But not this lady, because she is a pro, as we established. So she seems pretty cool. Definitely wants to get Yuna, like, on her good side. She seems like a pretty shrewd businesswoman kind of character, but also not a bad person. That's kind of my general assessment of her. For sure, she kind of worked with us to get a good price on some land, and we used the land to build up a nice house. So that's pretty great. And of course, it's a freaking bear-themed house. It looks like it's in like an amusement park. Because what else would Yuna possibly make? I mean, it's pretty clear. Like, the house just looks like a bear, like, laying on its belly, hands forward, mouth wide open. I would almost be afraid to walk through that door because it's like walking into the mouth of a bear. So, yeah, that would be a little bit scary. And that was pretty much the episode. Yeah, I mean, aside from the fact that, yeah, we had actually got an apology from the one blonde-haired dude, which was unexpected. And I mean, I guess I could mention the beginning when Yuna wakes up. She just greets the morning. She, of course, wears the bear outfit. Because what else would she possibly wear in this show? And we actually get to see her, like, completely undressed, which I, of course, didn't expect. But her underwear is really cute. Like, I do appreciate that quite a bit. And, you know, seeing, like, a little bear prints on it was, of course, a very nice touch for obvious reasons. So, yeah, that was quite the beginning scene. Definitely a way to get you invested in an episode early. That'll do it. But anyway, like I said, really good episode. We met a new girl that I quite liked. I quite liked her dynamic with Yuna. I hope we get to see more of her. And we got some good things established with her and Fina as well, with this new house and stuff on the new land. So Yuna's making pretty good progress in this world, I would say. The rumors are still developing about her. You know, some of them getting kind of out of hand. And she's quite newbie adventure, I would say. She's doing pretty well for a newbie. Definitely. So, and the way we ended off the episode with that one blonde girl, I think for sure this time we're going to get more of her next episode. And that's just going to tease us on that for a while, but hopefully we get to see her soon, because she seems quite nice. So yeah, she would make a pretty good friend, I'm pretty sure. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.